Hi guys, in this short brief video I'm going to try and quickly give you a rundown on how to purchase your first guitar. If you've never played guitar and you've never seen a guitar or touched one, you've probably got no idea what to buy. Now you don't want to go in to a music shop and just buy the first thing off the shelf that you find that you like, the look of. Now there's more to it than that. There's three main types of guitar. The electric guitar, you'd obviously know what that looks like. Then there's two types of acoustic guitars. Acoustic guitars come in nylon strings and steel strings. The nylon string is also known as a classical guitar, and that's the one I personally prefer to start beginners on. Nylon strings are a little bit more gentle on the fingers, and they're also a lot cheaper to pick up. So saving money is a great idea, especially if you're not sure you're going to stick with the instrument. You don't want to waste all your money on, a pretty ornament in the lounge room that people just look at and say, hey, can you play that? And you say, oh, I started, but I can't play it now. It happens quite often. So don't invest too much money in something you're not too sure about just yet. So that's my personal advice. It's up to you what type of guitar you buy. Whatever you want to spend your money on is your business, but I'll give you some quick tips on how to begin. Now, this first guitar I'm going to show you is a pretty standard, genuine classical guitar. It's very old. I bought this off eBay for $35, okay? Very cheap, does the job. There is nothing wrong with it. It's nylon, it's old, but it's in great condition. Things you want to look for, make sure there's no lifting here, no cracks or holes. Holes are bad, you don't want a hole in the guitar, and you don't want the level of the wood here, you don't want concaved in. So after years of pulling on the strings, this bit of wood caves in, the strings lift up, more problems. You don't want that. So you want it generally straight. This was a little bit curved, but it's still okay. Nylon strings, can play anything you want on it. It's out of tune because I haven't played this one for a while, but this is a full-size classical guitar. Now, if it's for someone younger, like a child, you can get these in a smaller size. Now, still a classical guitar. Yes, it's pink, but it's the same type of guitar. It's a size down. Now, this is called the 3/4. Now the 3/4 classical guitar is what you'll be looking for a child between the ages of say 8 and 12 of average size. A child under 8 might want to go the half size. Now I don't have an example of the half size guitar, but you can imagine it's another bit smaller than this. So there are your three types of nylon string classical guitars. Now very quickly I'd like to go through the electric guitar, its benefits, and so you can get an opinion of that. So the electric guitar, you've all seen one like this. This is a Japanese copy of the popular Gibson guitars that you probably would have seen hanging in the shops. I bought this one from a second-hand store also about 20 years ago, paid $120 for it. Had to do a few little repairs to it, not important, I won't go into that. But you can buy brand new guitars for about $150, electric guitars, sometimes in a kit, you just have to look around. The benefits of the electric guitar are you don't have to press as hard on the strings, they're much closer to the fretboard, so less effort pressing. But when playing chords, the strings are a lot narrower, closer together that way. Therefore, it's a little bit of a struggle sometimes to get the chords. It can be done. Just as a beginner, I think you want to be having the easiest time possible playing the guitar with the least amount of stress. So again, that's why I recommend the nylon classical. Nothing wrong with the electric guitar. If that's all you've got, by all means, get started and just start playing. But my personal opinion, I would start on the nylon string classical. So that's a quick run in the electric. You would need an amplifier if you wanted to play it loudly. You can play without an amplifier. You can hear it. It's not that loud, but you can hear it. It'll do the job. So moving on, I'll quickly show you the steel string acoustic guitar. All right, last of all, I have the steel string acoustic guitar. Now, this is a steel string acoustic guitar. It's a very high-end one, but it's just an example. So the strings on a good quality steel string guitar are nice and low, not as low as the electric, but they're there. They're nice and close, so you don't have to press as hard, but they are steel strings and they are narrower, so they're gonna be a lot harder on the fingers. So not really something I'd recommend for a younger student. These do come in different sizes though, same as the classical guitar. They're generally larger overall. This is a full size, which is larger than the full size classical, and they scale down the same way. And I would probably recommend the same sizes for the ages as I did with the classical guitars. So some of these have a built-in tuner, some bells and whistles, but at the end of the day, you're a beginner and you're just out there to learn, so you don't need all that stuff. You just want to get started. So that's why I suggest the nylon classical. Low price and ticks more boxes than the steel string in my opinion. But if this is all you've got, then by all means just get started. That's all it takes. Just get in there, do the work, it pays off. Okay, so hopefully I've given you a few tips and some understanding of my opinions of the three types of guitars and which one I think you should buy. But again, it's your decision at the end of the day. I hope I've given you some little guidelines to go on with. So good luck with it, and I'll see you on the next video. Keep practicing.